What's up, new Neverwinter players? This one happens to be for you. In this Neverwinter video, I wanted to share with you how I like to quickly level up a new character or alternate character and get some great extra storage space and free bags. Right now, it's a great time to start a new character. If you already have a character and you're a new player, you should have an option to start another one. A great way to work this type of an event is to wait until extra character slots go on sale, usually around the holidays. A couple times a year they have a pretty good sale on these. Just hit on new character and start. Away you go. But the reason you want to do that and why during this event it might be a good idea, or at least why I think it's a good idea, is if you start a new character and you start leveling it up, as you reach different level thresholds, you can pick up some pretty cool things. The big thing here is being the runic bag of holding, which has 36 inventory slots. It's not a bad way to go, just for a little bit of grinding. It binds on pickup. Now if you don't know this and you're a new Neverwinter player, something experienced players do is create alternate characters. Not only can the rewards be very useful, and by the way, when I said you leveled up, as you level up you get these adventurer rewards packs. They'll be in your inventory, and you double click on those as you reach different levels, and it will tell you which level the next one can be opened up at. As you open one, the next one pops up. My next one in this case will be at level 32. But you see how I got this stuff, and that continues as you progress and increase your level. I campaigned a little bit so I could show you a couple of these. I'll open up the next one. I got a barbarian shaman here and some currency for this event. So not only do you get some goodies by opening these chests as you level up, additional characters are also great because if you notice I have some inventory space in here. Inventory space gets pretty valuable as you level on up. And if you don't know yet, you'll find out very quickly that it becomes a premium for everyone at some point. These characters are nice to use for storage because, let me jump over to a main character here. Like, see how full my bags are here? If I wanted to send a couple items over, I could clear those bags out on my alternate character. And a couple things I could do is I could open up a banking portal. Now I have this because I have VIP, and it allows me to have a shared bank account. So I can put an item in here, and any character on my account can open it and pick it up. But another way you can do it is to open up your mailbox. You can hit compose, and you can just send something to your character handle. And you have to be near a mailbox to do this. Again, I have VIP, and I have a mailbox I can just open up on the fly as long as I'm not in combat. But like this is an account bound item here. If I just wanted to email it to my alternate character for storage, I could just throw it in my email. But whatever I went in there, up to 5 items, then I can email it over and I could grab it. Now if you don't have a banking portal on the fly, you can also just open it up in Protector's Enclave or at your guild. There are other locations where you can open up your bank. But in this case I sent this one by mail. I'll grab the item by mail. Inbox, there we go. If I wanted to, I could just leave it in storage. Pretty cool, huh? Another thing I wanted to talk about was leveling up, and leveling up quickly during one of these events. As you start out, you will get some XP boosters that you can use. In fact, you'll start with one. But there are a couple other things you can do. I highly recommend. If you aren't in a guild, I suggest you join one. Because if you join one that has an experience point bonus unlock, you can click on that and that can increase the rate at which you will increase your experience points. Another thing I recommend that you do is as soon as you can start buying gear or keep an eye out for gear that have utility slots in your armor equipment, your helmets, boots, etc. And what you want to do is place an Azure enchantment in there. In this case, one of my primary characters had an extra rank 11, so I get a plus 50% XP bonus for throwing that in a utility slot. If you look down here, right now, this character is earning an additional 79.6% XP. So pretty cool. It really increases the rate, obviously, that you gain your experience points. So it's very helpful. Now, if you're really new and don't have an alternate character, if you don't have a higher level character, one thing you can do is start earning some Astral Diamonds, and you can come to the auction house and you can buy some cheap rank 5s. They're real easy to get, and you'll still get a plus 16% XP bonus for buying these. The more Astral Diamonds you have, the higher the XP earned in your utility slots. Now again, that only works in your utility slots. So it'll tell you there if you hover over the enchantment on the bottom where it says utility slot, it shows you what your XP bonus will be. Like this one's a rank 8. There are 4 rank 8s. And for a rank 8, you'll get a 32% bonus. So equip a couple of those with a boon from a guild, and you'll be in really good shape. And then, of course, you get a scroll too you can use. You can buy scrolls to increase that on the auction house, but they're very expensive. And if you're a new player, you're not going to be buying those right now. Another good way to get some XP is to join the random dungeon queue with your alternate character. Of course, you can get a little bit of Astral Diamonds, the rough Astral Diamonds, but then you get the XP with it. And the rough Astral Diamonds always come in handy. It says you're leveling up quickly. It's good to throw that into the mix. Another thing I'd like to mention, since we were talking about storage space a little bit ago, is you want to go through and make sure you complete campaigns for Black Lake, the Never Death Graveyard, and in Protector's Enclave, you have the Order of the Third Eye campaign. These campaigns all give you bags. Like these, which are extremely handy. These are character bound, but see that? More slots. And again, it's a great way to store those extra items, especially if you buy items as you progress into the game. You'll be buying things later that you can resell on the auction house. Not going to get into that, but that storage space is just nice to have. I'm sure you saw me use the mailbox and add those items. That is also another fantastic place to store some extra goodies. You'll definitely be glad you have that. I recommend working on those campaigns until you get the extra bags. Once you've completed those campaigns, then go back. Check in with Sergeant Knox and Protector's Enclave every couple levels, because you want to open up new campaigns after you get your bags, of course, so you can earn the maximum amount of experience points you're able to earn. One last thing I wanted to share with you, if you happen to be leveling up during this special event, you will also earn Neverwinter incentives that you can spend here in the Seven Suns Coaster Market at the Incentive Trader. I'll open up the overhead map so you can see where I'm at down here. I'm in Protector's Enclave in the market. Go here and you can use the currency that you earn during this event while you're leveling up, and after you open your reward or the Adventurer's Reward chest, right here you can buy these. Now these items you can share within your account. They're not character bound, they're account bound. So you can buy these and pass these to whichever other character you have that may need them. You do that with your Azure enchantments and your utility slots, and you'll be in fantastic shape. Now again, if you're new, there are a couple ways you can get gear in the game that have these utility slots where you can put an enchantment. When you're just starting out and you're brand new, nothing has these slots in it. I mean, you quickly get to levels where they'll start to drop. So you can either, if you're a little bit patient, you can wait until they start to drop, and you'll start coming across items. As you get above level 20, usually they'll start popping up. But the other way you can do it is if you do have a main character, again, you can go back to the auction house and you can look for equipment. Let's just take head here, for instance. I'm going to look for fighter class here. I can pull it up. And you can start looking for gear that has a slot that your main character that hopefully has Astral Diamonds can buy for you. Now this one requires a higher level than what this character is. So we just keep looking, keep scrolling through. And you'll eventually find some equipment with a utility slot that you can use. Like I happen to know at level 15, this is available. So I typed in level 15 to level 15 and it brought this up. So for 920 Astral Diamonds, I can buy this and it has a utility slot. And if you look down at, if you look down at the bottom there, it says requires level 15. So I only have to be level 15 in order to get this and to use it. So I can start earning that extra XP. I'll give you another look like this. All you do is click on the piece of gear and you can do manage item enchantments and you'll hit your utility tab. In fact, I'll remove it so you can see it. So you would just hit it like that and go enchant, and there it is. It's in your slot now. I'll do it one more time. Like before I put that in, my XP bonus was only at 30%. When I put that in, it jumped up to 79.6. You can also pick up some gear from other vendors in the different campaign maps that will have this slot. But this is pretty quick and easy. There's a lot to explore in Neverwinter, and if you're new, I hope this one helped you a little bit. Like I said, you can do this at any point, but during a special event like this, or the Never Remembers recruitment event, you can get some nice goodies while you level a new character up. Please subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.